What to Play presents the top 10 offline Android horror games. The Play score is an average of gamer and critic ratings. When a game only reaches the minimum requirement of critic or gamer reviews, it receives a provisional Play score. At number 10, Hello Neighbor. A first-person indie horror game from Dynamic Pixels placed with advanced AI to mess with your head. In this survival game, your goal is to find out what secrets your neighbor is hiding in his basement. Stealth is key in this mission as you navigate past his sights one step at a time. With the game's ever-learning AI, learn to outsmart your opponent and be ready to adapt to whatever comes. It's not exactly spine-chilling adventure, but survival in the suspense-packed sequences are a worthy treat. While it's not much of a success on other platforms, Hello Neighbor definitely works well on the mobile platform, and it gets a provisional Play score of 8.4. Creeping past at number 9, The Walking Dead Season 1. This is the episodic horror game from Telltale that started it all. Before Telltale's major collapse in the video game world, there was this one sweet story about Clementine and her guardian, Lee Everett. Together, they embark on a perilous quest to escape from this horrible zombie infestation in 5 major episodes. Make difficult choices, meet a memorable cast of characters, and do whatever it takes to survive. You don't have to love AMC's TV show to enjoy this. This self-contained, beautiful story is a hallmark of Telltale's success, and we're sad to see Clem's final journey in the latest Season 4. It receives a Play score of 8.6. At number 8, Goosebumps Horror Town, the Scariest Monster City. If you want a pocket-sized version of R.L. Stine's horror show, then you're in for a treat in the simulation game from Pixel Incorporated. Take a trip back memory lane as you recall the haunting memories of Goosebumps' iconic moments in this wonderful mix of city building and horror. Whether you want to start your journey as a human or a monster, the goal is to build and manage your own city of terror alongside the franchise's famous creatures and characters. It has a provisional Play score of 8.6. 7. Dead Trigger 2 Zombie Survival Shooter. Madfinger Games' sequel to their successful zombie shooter manages to increase the satisfaction of killing the undead in the most stylish way possible. Save the world from a fast-spreading epidemic in its gripping single-player story. Players travel around the world and slay the hideous band of mutated undead with a wide array of powerful weapons. Customize loadouts in the game's hideout feature or seek rewards from daily challenges to get those crazy sharp katanas, rocket launchers, and many more. It has a Play score of 8.61. Reporting in at number 6, Reporter 2. After miraculously surviving after a mysterious collapse, you find yourself in a dilapidated hospital. Your only task is to survive. A-Gaming Plus's sequel to their first-person horror game is a step up to their previous installment. Clearly borrowing elements from Red Barrel's Outlast series, use your trusty camera to see the light in the dark. Solve puzzles, investigate, and make it out alive from this god-forsaken hellhole. Surprisingly, for an Outlast clone, it does wow you with its great audio design and good graphics. That's a huge step for mobile gaming. It receives a provisional Play score of 8.8. Looking in at number 5, Eyes, the horror game. Just like any other mobile horror game on this list, it doesn't really present a deep narrative. Paulina and Michael Pabis's first-person horror title is a scarefest not for the faint of heart. Players are trapped in a labyrinth complex filled with mysterious rooms. Throughout the game, the tension rises as players are chased by a demonic entity. As the light flickers or when the TV bursts into static, something is clearly wrong. Packed with fantastic graphics and immersive atmosphere, this entry receives a provisional Play score of 8.8. At number 4, The Coma, Cutting Class. Dodam Games brings the spine-tingling indie adventure to the mobile. In this horror game, we'll witness the strange events that haunt Young-ho after a mysterious suicide leaves him trapped in the halls of high school along with a relentless killer. Optimized for the mobile, controls are fairly easy. With more of a focus on survival elements, make your way through the night by managing your backpack space and listening closely to the killer's footsteps. Nimble as Young-ho is, stamina is also one thing you need to think about when a murderer is on the loose. Hold your breath with a play score of 8.89. On the third place, Forgotten Hill Mementoes. FM Studio is sending creepy crawlies on our way with this release of their horror-themed adventure on the mobile. A point-and-click series that had its early days on the PC, Mementoes brings together all the chapters of their original minigames, including an all-new series titled The Mischief Night. Retrace your steps in the stories for their mysterious residents as you try to collect the important snippets of the Forgotten Hill lore. It's a dark world to explore with scenes doused in sepia tones and rife with eerie artifacts. A grotesque, beautiful horror game that will also test your thinking skills. It has a provisional play score of 9.19. At number 2, SIMULACRA Found Phone Horror Mystery. Kaigen Games have been telling interactive found phone horror stories for a while now. From their search for Sarah in Sim, this time we come to the search for Anna, who reaches us through a haunting video call for help. Piece together the snippets found in her emails, texts, and photos, and do what you can to find her before it's too late. Showing us just how much our phones can tell us about ourselves, it's an interesting dive into a new kind of fiction that's fully immersive and engaging. For anyone looking for a different kind of adventure, SIMULACRA is a welcome choice with a play score of 9.79. And the best Android horror game is DISTRAINT Pocket Pixel Horror. When we're talking about portable horror experiences, Jesse McConnen's adventure is one prime example. Despite the not-so-scary pixel aesthetics, DISTRAINT is loaded with scares thanks to its balance of visuals and sound. Creating a creepy atmosphere within its 2D side-scrolling format, take on the shoes of an ambitious Price as he finds out the cost of his lofty ambitions. Progressing quickly through the main character's possible demise, the game runs at a short 2-hour playthrough. A free game to play, it's just enough to draw you into its captivating storyline. A fine game for both horror veterans and newbies, it has a provisional play score of 9.8. And that is it for today's video. If you loved it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to become a certified What To Player. See you guys next time. Bye!